gameplay reaction stream. We, of course, have already seen gameplay for the game, but now we're getting 15 minutes. And I'm joined, of course, by Dennis and Joyce. Hey.
Hello.
Dennis, you in particular can't wait for this game, right?
Yeah, like literally. I see 8 minutes and 40 seconds. This is way too long. We've been waiting for long enough. I am beyond stoked for this.
Yes, I can imagine.
So yeah, 15 minutes of gameplay is an absolute treat. I'm curious what they're going to show. Because from what we've heard, it seems like a pretty large game, so there's a lot of options there. But yeah, I'm just excited to finally properly see the game in action.
And I hope that we get the same treatment for Horizon any day now. Games are coming out close to each other. 50 minutes gameplay Horizon. But let's focus on Elden Ring. You, of course, played all the Dark Souls games. It's, of course, from the creators from Software. They also did Sekiro, Bloodborne. And this feels like the final game. They're also launching on Xbox One and PS4. And it's more open world now. We got, of course, from Game of Thrones helping out as well.
Yeah, George R.R. Martin helped out with the world building specifically. So it's not like he's an active writer on the project, but when concerning like the details of the world, when they were creating the world and the story that went with it, they kind of consulted him and asked him for some input and ideas. So most of the lore from the game will be inspired by what George had to say.
Awesome.
But yeah, should be cool.
Yeah, and Joyce, for you, you're kind of open-minded. I mean, you were there when we saw the gameplay reveal as well during Gamescom opening night live, of course.
Yes, I'm going in open. I have a bit of a shame that I have never played a Dark Souls game before. So for me, it's just I'm going in, giving my natural reaction, and we'll see if the love is.
If they can convince you to maybe try it out. Yeah.
I mean, the first trailer that they showed already got me intrigued, but because of all the stories I've heard from how to play Dark Souls, I'm a little bit, scared, but that's more of how tough it can be. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and I'm very excited to see what they're going to show. So,
yeah, I totally feel that. I want to thank everyone for joining already. What is this? Well, like we said, the new game from Software. It's coming out February. I should have looked it up. I think it's February 26th.
I think it's 25th because I think it was on the release that was on my sister's birthday.
The same day as Saints Row.
Yeah, 25th. So they of course delayed it. It was 1st January, and now it's 1 week after Horizon. So yeah, I will still be in the jungle, but I will totally try
I'm gonna have a really hard time trying to combine those two.
Yeah. But also the thing with this game is that it can be co-op, so that's why I'm also very curious of how.
Yes.
Maybe they'll show that today. I hope they're actually gonna show some co-op gameplay today, like how that works.
Yeah.
Because with all the classes that you can take or get, and weapons and magic and everything. I mean, I'm an RPG fan, so yeah, give it to me.
Yeah, well, what's your take? Did we already learn a little bit about it, Dennis, the multiplayer? Because it's of course not that you just play through the whole game together, right? It's more that you summon someone to help you out.
Yeah, that's the Souls games in particular, and Bloodborne as well. So Sekiro is pretty much the exception, but we've always had some form of co-op. But the way that worked was you basically summoned someone else into a specific area, and they could join you up until you beat the boss of that area. And then if you went into a new area, you had to summon them again to help you with that area. However, now, and I think this is something they've already confirmed, because it is an open world, you have way more freedom in exploring that world together. So it's not like you beat the boss and then someone disappears. If you want to explore the open world together and just ride around and see what weird stuff you can find or hunt for treasures or whatever, you can do that now. Yeah, so it's a lot more co-op friendly. Co-op has always been an option, but I feel like now they've made it even more available to a larger part of the game because you're not restricted to playing through a specific area and then being booted out and having to rejoin someone else.
And as the thumbnail, we have this large boss where we see also 3 characters fight it. I did have to nuke one character off because of how the thumbnail fits.
They're not important.
Trust me, there's another character there too. Maybe I'm just throwing something out there, and I'm not as deep into the Elden Ring info as you are, but would be cool if there are world bosses that you have to take out co-op to maybe more entice that playstyle, because normally it's in the Souls games where co-op is just easier because the boss has like a separate target to go after instead of only focusing on you, right?
I think the problem with that is the player base. If the developer said like this boss is specifically designed to be beaten in co-op, I think most of the hardcore Dark Souls fans will just take that as a challenge and try to solo it anyway.
But that could still be cool, right?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, we've already there also was this kind of dragon in one of the trailers that the horse was like double jumping around. That also seemed like a sort of either roaming or a world boss. So I definitely have a feeling that we're gonna see bosses in the open world. I'm just not sure if they're specifically gonna be more catered towards co-op or not.
And that's what I really liked about Sekiro, where you had these two worlds where you could like kind of switch between, so you could do bosses in different orders a lot. And it seems that this game is really taking that to the next level, where I think it's gonna be like that you get like certain powers or items from bosses. So there's totally like going to be a right order in which you can likely do them in any order you want.
Yeah.
I don't think we really know that, but if it's an open world game.
I think that's kind of how it works. They have like different regions, and each region has like a main dungeon at the end of that is the boss of that region. So I'd assume you can do them in any order you want.
Yeah, so you could say, hey, totally get this boss first, because then you get a power which would be really helpful against this other boss, I would say. So yeah, can't wait to play this. I see a lot of people say that. The collector's edition already leaked, so I'm sure they're gonna like talk about that here as well. This really feels like that final push to get pre-orders in. I'm not even sure if you can like pre-order the game right now, so that's what we usually see when
actually.
Maybe at like certain retailers, but not like officially, I think.
I think they posted the game page on PlayStation, but I don't remember if you could like pre-order it already.
Yeah.
I think it was only like it just got announced, like they did with Horizon when it got announced. So I think that's the only thing that like
it's usually right now when they are like super sure that they can hit a release date. That is when they open pre-orders, because it really sucks to open pre-orders, have everyone excited, and then push the game. Of course, it happens before, but usually now people wait a bit longer. And I mean, this game has already been pushed, I think, multiple times, because Sekiro was the final game from this studio. They did like a VR game, I think, as well, but like the big proper game. And that was like early 2019. So it has been or was it 20? No, it was
2019, pretty sure.
Yeah, it was 2019. So for them, it's like a really long time, because usually they're like way faster. And I think they have like multiple teams working on these Souls games as well. So, yeah. And people, of course, want Bloodborne, but that's not... I don't think we hear anything about that here.
No, not here, but like I see someone asking as well, like what would be next after Elden Ring. Maybe that will happen sometimes. Then again, on the other hand, I think one of the nice things about Bloodborne is the fact that it feels pretty complete as a package. I don't know if I want a sequel, but who knows?
I mean, this feels like a sequel.
It feels like a sequel to pretty much everything they've done, because I've also heard from the earlier previews that because of the fact that there's now a jumping mechanic, it feels strangely similar to Sekiro as well, which is something that has me really excited too, because I absolutely loved Sekiro as well. I thought that was a great sort of change of pace on how they handled things, but we're gonna find out if that's true in a couple of seconds.
We're going in!
Oh.
In 10 seconds.
Thanks everyone for joining. Sit back, relax. We will, of course, make sure that you, if the audio is correct or something, let us know. I think I already checked it before, but should be fine. And let's go in.
Peggy 16.
Hello everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. In this video, we'll show some footage of our new action RPG, Elden Ring. We hope it helps to convey a little of this title's mood and gameplay.
Oh,
Elden
wow.
Ring is set here, in the lands between.
The movement does look like Dark Souls,
This is a
just
site
like
of
what I've
grace,
seen.
acting as a place of rest for the player.
Okay.
Occasionally, grace will manifest rays of guiding light.
Thanks everyone noting that the audio is good. Good to hear.
Of course,
Mount.
we're free to choose whether to follow this guidance, or head off to explore in a different direction.
Is it a...
Interesting.
What kind of mount is it?
Like a bull.
Yeah. Wow, look at those.
It's,
Or a horse.
yeah,
with
we saw those in the
horns.
trailer. Yeah, it is a sort of ghost horse because you can like summon it out of nowhere as well, pretty much any time.
Kind of like Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Or Immortals, that was kind of how that happened.
Oh. Okay,
That's
out
pretty
of 10,
crazy.
game of the year, I'm sold.
Okay, what's going on with the quality? It's the stream that is kind of blurry. I don't know. Whoa.
Oh,
Look
what's
at that?
I think that's the new magic ability. I don't think I've seen that before. That is awesome.
So this likely just a random encounter, like you're just riding around and it's Drake comes down and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, let's brawl, let's do it.
The mounted combat's looking way better than I expected already. Like just how smooth the animations are. Whew. Stab him.
Ooh.
I mean, it looks
Awesome.
easy now, but likely when we get to play, we're like dying over and over
You
again
notice
against
it.
this Drake.
I was gonna say, notice how many cuts there were? I know why that is.
An enemy with a shield.
Is that? He's here! The pop boy!
I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
I love him.
Put those doubts to rest. I'll be just fine. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
So...
Yeet!
Oh!
That's amazing!
I'm intrigued by this.
Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me.
Interesting quest.
Whoa.
New best boy. What the hell?
Whoa.
That looks awesome.
This
That's a
looks
dual blade.
incredible.
Okay, now jump off and glide. I want.
Do it.
It's not Breath of the Wild.
I don't. Whoa.
Oh, map!
Oh
The map can
my
prove useful when
lord.
exploring the world and is populated by acquiring map fragments.
I see.
From Software, I love you.
Whoa, there's a
We
lot
can
going
use
on.
markers to customize the map, such as setting reminders for the location of crafting materials or dangerous
Oh.
enemies.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
Awesome.
For
That's
other
a-
people to see as well, that would be cool.
Different
I
ways
would
to
assume
use
so.
markers.
Because if they
Beacons
join
can
your
also be
game, they
placed
probably
to
use
help
your
with
map.
orientation.
What does a graceless
Beacons placed on the
mean?
map appear in the world.
Oh,
Grays are these sort of save points. They explained it a little bit earlier, so
oh,
you
gotcha.
can see
gotcha.
where those are on the map.
Wonder
Yeah.
how many mounts there are.
Yeet.
Whoa!
That's
Springs can be
awesome.
used while on horseback to launch high into the air.
I hate it to
This
have to like
allows for
walk around the
stress-free
mountain
traversal
to
of
get up.
areas with a great deal of verticality.
So this is great.
The horse is such a good addition. Already.
Oh, weather? What, the...
No. I see someone in the back there.
Gwyn, that you?
Oh, double jump. Whee.
Hey, Raven.
Yep.
And no
Hey.
fall damage.
I wanted to say, Odyssey, are you looking?
I don't think they're gonna. Maybe on horseback, but I don't think they would remove fall damage. Oh wow,
Enemy
it's a
camp.
lot of people.
Nuke the
The carriage
alarms.
over there is carrying treasure, an opportunity too good to pass up.
I like
The-
the,
oh,
We'll prepare
the
for
character
combat
style.
with some
Oh!
item crafting, using materials found in the world.
Awesome. That is new.
For people who were missing depth in Sekiro, it's back.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky, sneaky?
sleepy arrows.
Ooh, spicy.
That is
This
so
is running
cool.
on PC, God Galaxy.
That's a sick weapon. Yeet!
Enemy stance can be broken with heavy strikes, such as when attacking from above.
Yeah.
A variety of unique attacks can also be interchanged between weapons.
Oh, nice move.
I think I already know what kind of character I want to play because this looks
It's
amazing.
just this one.
This looks good. I like being stealthy.
In more perilous situations, we can summon spirits to assist us in battle.
So that's how that works.
Interesting.
Spirits vary greatly in type, so we look forward to players experimenting and
Dual
finding
blades
their
to the
personal
back.
favorites.
I knew that, but I forgot about that. That is awesome.
Nice.
So he's using different kind of weapons.
Love how easy
Yeah,
it
yeah,
looks. I love how easy it looks.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Eventually, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
have to.
I have my
get good.
doubts. I have my doubts.
Oh,
Summon, I think.
other player?
Online multiplayer can also be enjoyed with players from other worlds, from
Friends.
cooperative to PvP and invasions.
And they did. Ladder.
No fall damage. No.
It would appear so.
Look
Okay,
at
jump
that.
down, jump down. You can do it.
Yeah, see, here's like.
Or this like bait, and then you jump down, and it's like,
You're like, don't do it.
oh. Yeah, or we're not seeing the health bar decrease.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think friendly fire has been turned off. Or on. Ooh, what are
Deadly
you?
creatures stalk this forest, so we'll use stealth to avoid detection.
It looks so good. I can't even.
My
I'm
interest
so
is,
happy.
My interest is growing.
But it's like you don't know what you can expect, so exploring this world will be really, really cool. Like, what
Oh,
the
yeah.
heck is this monster? Like, and then a few meters, like, further, you will see another one. Like, anything
There are
is possible.
emotes, aren't there?
Whoa.
We've come across a boss
Hello!
in this area. We'll take it on with the help of our co-op partner.
Who are you?
That's like a next level type sell-off.
Ooh, I like that.
Magic looks so smooth as well. I love how many different like attack animations and skills there are, because it. Like the quick triple strike they did, now the jump strike as well.
I just am worried how
wow.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
That is a cool spell.
Reign of Florence?
Oh, damn!
Wait,
the
what?
heck?
He's using the...
It's like a dragon head and like breathing fire, but that's maybe if you kill the dragon, you get that ability or something. You would think so, right?
These abilities are insane.
Yeah.
What even?
What kind of sorcery is this?
Yeah, I would really like to know and where to find it, please.
Hey, we will have a video up. Don't tease.
Dennis will go through this trailer like grinding every piece that he can find.
So this is a dungeon, then I would assume.
Yeah, or just a regular tomb or something.
Secrets. I'm up for that. I'll just be the one who's be like, I'm getting distracted. Oh, there's his chest here! Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's
Yeah, those are the
right?
graces. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
These
yeah,
are the
okay.
save points.
Okay, so then you
Bonfires.
definitely know
Yep.
you're gonna die a lot here.
Catacombs, caves, mines, and other dungeons can be found while out exploring the world.
Hello.
These dungeons each hold their own secrets, from hidden
Nice to
treasures
meet you.
to fearsome bosses.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh. That's a lot of traps.
Come here, you. Oh,
Go!
that's like a code. Yeah.
They're being baited, probably.
I see so many outfit combinations. It's is
Oh,
that
it's
an
like an
emote?
MP.
Because I'm gonna use it a lot.
No, it's just an NPC.
That is awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It would be cool if there was like emotes. Ooh, a chest.
Could be a mimic.
Yeah.
That would be so funny if an NPC baits you into opening a mimic.
What is it though?
I think there is someone, because they're kind of differently colored.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Just chilling.
Rest?
I'm getting a lot of Ghost of Tsushima vibes as well a bit from this.
Yeah.
Cutscene?
I guess, yeah.
Ooh, cutscene.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
Wow, that reminded
We've
me of
reached
Final Fantasy.
Stormvale Castle, a large-scale dungeon which connects seamlessly with the surrounding Limgrave region.
I'm amazed by this.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Just count me out.
Holy crap.
Is it the voice of Arya from Game of Thrones? I don't think they have the whole Game of Thrones cast in this game.
And then
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
oh. Oh!
No, screw you.
Interesting.
You certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it.
You don't really know who you can trust, so.
No.
But this doesn't look like a good idea.
Open the gates!
I mean, if there's anything I've learned from playing these kinds of games.
Oh. Yeah.
Please react with something funny. Oh, okay, I guess not.
The main
Like,
route
haha, I
seems
told
risky,
you.
so we'll try entering through a back way.
Okay, so there are multiple ways to enter a location. That's nice.
Specifically dungeons, I'd assume. Because this is the sort of main dungeon of this area.
Oh, so-
What?
it kind of feels like cheating in a way. You
I'd
don't even have to touch the
assume,
enemy anymore.
I'd assume enemies can pull similar tricks on you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Okay. If he's falling from high up, then the message shows you're dead. Oh, hello. Oh, those don't look nice. Hello.
Extra care should be taken when moving through dungeons, as visibility and terrain differ from when in the open. We
Okay.
hope players enjoy getting a feel for the different types of areas and coming up with suitable strategies for each.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap! Ah!
Whoa.
Oh!
I hate these monsters.
Is that a mimic?
That's a good thing, right? When you see a monster and you're actually like, no, I don't want to
But
fight
in Bloodborne, I had like a lot of like these blurry like blah 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 monsters. I was like, I'm not enjoying fighting this. So like the Dark Souls enemies are more my thing.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and the Sekiro enemies, I like them.
Parkour?
Parkour!
Yeah, more parkour than Assassin's Creed.
Your words, not mine.
Oof. Are we really going down this road?
Let's not do that now.
Let's not do that.
Let's enjoy the show.
Yes.
You can't climb, so it's not the issue.
Hey Bandai, show me photo mode, please.
Dungeons
Thank
are
you.
complex and multi-layered, meaning they can be tackled from a number of routes.
There's probably not photo mode in this. I don't think there's gonna do that.
I wouldn't. I mean,
Look,
I do think that photo mode will not pass your game though, so that's the only downside. Like,
Nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for
he has the Harry Potter head on.
here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the
You may
trees.
say your name is Roger, I don't believe you.
Me? What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle?
I would never trust
This
anyone
place
with
is
a
bristling
head
with
as big as
tarnished
that.
They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
You look kind of like that character from Dragon Age.
Whoa.
Oh god, that's a
Burp.
big burp.
And I want that armor set.
Oh. Slice and dice.
That looks awesome.
Is that health that you get back? Or
Yeah,
what is
that's,
that?
that is a healing animation.
Okay. Yeah, no, like not with the potion, but like with the yellow that you get
Still,
after defeating an enemy.
Fall damage, I don't know, man. I think that's gonna be a
Yeah,
good
I think it's gone.
I think you can sort it off and on.
Oh, there's
In
probably
this
like
next boss
bottomless
fight,
pits you fall
we
into and
challenge
then
one
die.
of the demigods,
Okay, let's
ruler
do
of
it.
Stormvale, Godric the Golden.
I think he will die here and then the demo will end.
Yeah, I think this is the dude we saw in the trailer,
Well, this is gonna be a boss fight, that's what they say.
Mr. Hands.
Jet hits.
Mighty dragon, thou art a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights.
God.
Well,
Oh, that's a giant axe.
See, Mr. Hands. It's not one axe. Yeah.
High 100.
Welcome.
I command thee. I am the lord of all that is golden.
Yikes.
I love his design.
Okay, he's a bit smaller than in the cutscene, it seems. That's at
Oh,
least
what
a
did he
good
do?
thing.
Did
He's
he
hunched over. He buffed the sword.
Yeah, he buffed his sword. Like in okay, I'm gonna say like in The Witcher, don't correct me if I'm wrong, that's what you can do in The Witcher too, right?
There's always been a mechanic like that in Dark Souls, where you can buff it with a specific element. Oh, he's calling in the friends. Oh, that's a big friend.
That's
Yeah.
a big You know what I
the
think?
hell?
Is it maybe that if you defeat certain enemies that you can like summon them later?
It is.
Like Pokemon.
They did say that.
Stop it!
Collect them all.
Hey, I'm gonna have a good time in the middle of November.
I think I know where you get the dragon skill from.
Where
Whoa,
from here? Yeah, okay.
he has it.
That is
Okay.
awesome.
Like, can you like equip it later? I wonder how that goes.
This already looks so intense.
God, I would.
I love this.
Uh oh.
Yep. Yeet.
Holy shit. Pardon my French.
Yeah, it's over.
Thank you for watching.
Ah.
Dude, this is a Dark Souls
thank
knockoff. It's from the same creators. Who said that?
Details will
You.
be
Can you
revealed
knock off
further
your
in
own
the
work?
There's not long to go now before release. In the meantime, we greatly appreciate your continued support.
The tarnished
Okay, we
will
got a trailer as
soon
well.
return.
I think this was the E3, or not the E3 trailer, the
I mean,
Summer of Games trailer.
I think it's a mix of everything. Because that was the line indeed from the first trailer.
Someone must
Yeah.
extinguish thy flame.
They will fight,
Please,
and
please.
they will die. For how
Well-
else is a champion to be born?
This will be a very challenging game for me, that's for sure. Whoop, whoop.
Oh man,
Yeah, it definitely looks good.
that was
Reorder now. Get the
awesome.
digital adventure guide and bonus gesture.
See,
Bonus
gestures!
gesture. I swear to
Yes!
God,
Oh,
if
There
they
it
here
put
it
is.
is.
Oh.
This got leaked.
I know this is weird to say, but I need her. I'm gonna. Yep. No.
Oh wow,
You
you
need
got a
that?
helmet.
Oh!
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
This is gonna be a lot of money. Oh, it's a store exclusive from Bandai
Okay.
Namco. Oh, that's actually. Ooh.
I also have digital deluxe.
Version not available in some countries. Oof. I
That
hope
was
I hope the Netherlands is on there
that
for
was
you.
pretty good.
Yeah, that was. God, I did
Wow.
not know what to expect, but this looks definitely interesting and it's gonna be very challenging for me.
Yeah,
Holy
I am
shit.
very impressed by this.
That dragon though, that just like showed up out of nowhere,
Hmm
Is that what
Like
is
this?
gonna happen here? Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it's like,
one.
hello!
Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I wonder how because I think they turned off a lot of things for the HUD. Like they did turn off. I wonder how the
Yeah.
HUD is gonna be because I have seen Dark Souls HUDs, but like I don't know how it usually is. But this looks kind of empty to me.
There are a lot of elements
Yeah, this man.
that already seem kind of similar, so I assume that they aren't going to deviate too much. So probably style it differently to fit the styling of the game, but I don't assume there's going to be like a lot of new elements to it, because in that regard it does seem kind of similar. What I found really interesting, and I think like we all kind of noticed this, is that there were a lot of different like the wind slash with the one sword, and then like the crazy backflip as well. So what I was most curious about, and what they already sort of talked about, is in Dark Souls 3, they introduced something called weapon art, where you basically had a special attack you could do with a weapon, but you could only do it with that weapon. Whereas now, they introduced some of those on, or as skills, and also added new ones and stuff as well. And those are separate from weapons. So you can just equip a skill on a weapon and like have that crazy wind slash on like any weapon you find, probably, if that's an ability. So I thought you just set one, and that's it. But from the looks of it, you can pull off way more than one. So I'm really
I want to
curious
go to
see
that
how
fight
works.
because I think that knight on a horseback fight showed like
showed a lot of them.
moves.
Yeah, see that triple stab with a spear, that's definitely not something you can pull off normally, but then later there's this sort of leap attack as well. Yeah, this one. Though I think leap attacks are something you can do with any weapon now, because you have the ability to jump.
Yeah. Maybe if you like combine the jump with the
Yeah, probably.
regular
And then
attack.
this spell.
Yeah, the rain.
It's
It
just-
looks like Rain of Thorns, like from D&D, kind of.
Yeah, it's like Rain of Arrows, I think. Awesome.
It's just I am so happy with what they showed.
That dragon head.
Yeah.
I'm
But
really
I feel-
curious because like this shows once again that this is coming out in February, and we have Horizon the week before. We have Saints Row the same day. Destiny's doing an expansion. Like, I would have loved this in January. Like that would have been better. But because now having like a big open world like Horizon and this the week after, like you really got to pick and choose, I think.
Ooh, kill your darlings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna kind of suck. Maybe things are still move, although I do think that Horizon and Elden Ring will stay on the same
Yeah, I
day.
feel like those
Maybe
two are
Saints
set.
Row moves, but yeah, that's obviously kind of smaller game in a way as well.
Yeah, and you also have Sifu that's also in February.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
kinda
Pioneer game, but
crazy.
February is definitely gonna be. It's the new December. Like this, it's the new December, I guess.
We just delayed December, guys.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
December
yeah,
is
yeah.
never really full in terms of like big releases.
Yeah.
Normally we see like a
It's
lot of
November
early-
and
November.
October. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey,
Oh, we already
I'm-
had this part.
yeah, but
I'm for one before we end the stream. One other thing that I'm really curious about, that we kind of got a taste of that as well, is that I think they're just like, and I think a lot of people will say this, but just like Breath of the Wild, I think they're really going to show how to make an open world interesting without the regular things that we come to know. Because I think, of course, we had the conversation with the pod guy, and of course you find some NPCs here and there, but I think this is really going to be more gameplay driven, where just things like this dragon comes out of nowhere, or you just stumble upon things here and there without having like a cool quest that guides you there. So it's gonna be way more gameplay
for me.
focused in terms of random
more
encounters.
organic.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna find stuff because you're curious, like, oh, what's in that castle on top of the hill, or what's in that cavern. Whereas
here this
most of
again.
the times in open world games you're following map markers. Yeah, but like if you see this, you're like, what the hell is that lightning
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
from? I
yeah.
want to find out. Which is
Yeah.
it's some way more organic way of introducing it, which I really like.
Yeah, me too. And I
I'm-
just love the mobility as well, and that like here the jump down, no like fall damage, it seems. Having these like this gameplay just very lends itself well for like the regular open world things that we come to know from open world games. So having that in this more open nature where you got more, because like for example in Sekiro it was like sure there were more open areas, but you were also mostly in like a small like corridors.
Yeah,
and
it's more like different paths you can take,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
there's some shortcuts that kind of loop back on each other, but at the end of the day, you're just walking down corridors. That sounds kind of derivative, but I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
just
but-
like there's one path to the objective, and then you have several detours, and some of them loop back. But it's
Yeah.
not a giant map like this. You can just go ahead and explore.
Yeah, or this like sort of encampment where you can like engage from every direction, and it's totally not new for a lot of other games where we've seen this multiple times. But for this type of combat, which is always just super satisfying, I feel they really nailed it in terms of like how because every enemy can kill you, it's extra satisfying to take them out, and and these hits just always like feel great to do. And yeah, wow, I think the showing was great. They did not show a lot. Like I still think like if you play the game, you will like they haven't like spoiled a lot. They just showed this is one way you can play the game, and this like the sort of things you can expect. And yeah, the open world versus the smaller tombs. I'm really digging it. I'm really digging it.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks everyone for joining, of course, and yeah, we will totally keep an eye out for this game. And yeah, when there's like maybe like more streams, we will of course be live reacting. So thanks for sticking around. Hope to see you in the next video. And thanks, Dennis and Joyce, of course.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having us.